On a cold January night in 1943, a hotel maid knocked on the door of room 3327 at the New Yorker Hotel. There was no answer. Inside, an 86-year-old man lay lifeless on the bed, surrounded not by family or wealth, but by notebooks filled with unfinished ideas and carefully folded newspaper clippings. The man who had helped electrify the modern world died alone, penniless, and largely dismissed as a forgotten eccentric. His name was Nikola Tesla, and the world was about to realize how badly it had misunderstood him. History is more than dates and names. It is the story of power, ambition, triumph, and downfall. Welcome to Historical Figures, where we uncover the lives of the men and women who shaped the world and altered the course of time. If you're drawn to epic stories, untold truths, and the moments that forged history, subscribe to the channel and stand with us as we journey into the past. Now, let history speak. Tesla's story does not begin with fame or triumph, but with lightning. He was born in 1856 during a violent thunderstorm in what is now Croatia. According to family legend, a midwife declared the storm a bad omen. Tesla's mother replied, "No, he will be a child of light." Whether myth or memory, the prophecy proved strangely accurate. From an early age, Tesla's mind worked differently. He saw images with photographic clarity, entire machines forming in his head without a single sketch. He could rotate inventions mentally, test them, refine them, and only then build them, often perfectly on the first try. This gift was also a curse. His thoughts were relentless, his imagination uncontrollable. He suffered from vivid visions, compulsive behaviors, and an almost painful sensitivity to sound and light. Tesla did not invent through trial and error. He invented through obsession. When he arrived in America in 1884, he carried little more than a letter of introduction and a head full of ideas. The letter was addressed to Thomas Edison, already a towering figure in American industry. It described Tesla as a genius. Edison hired him almost immediately. The partnership did not last. Edison believed in direct current, DC power, simple, inefficient, and suitable for short distances. Tesla championed alternating current, AC power, complex, elegant, and capable of lighting entire cities. The two men clashed not just scientifically, but philosophically. Edison was a businessman and a pragmatist. Tesla was a visionary who believed ideas mattered more than profit. When Edison allegedly promised Tesla a large bonus for improving DC generators, then refused to pay, Tesla quit on the spot. For a time, he dug ditches to survive. The man who would change the world shoveled dirt for $2 a day. Then came the twist. Tesla's AC system found a powerful ally in George Westinghouse, who saw its potential to transmit electricity over long distances. What followed was the War of Currents, a brutal battle for control of America's electrical future. Edison launched public fear campaigns, electrocuting animals to convince people that AC was dangerous. Tesla responded not with propaganda, but with demonstrations, allowing electricity to pass harmlessly through his own body to light bulbs in his hands. The public watched, stunned. When Tesla's AC system powered the lights at the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, it was a moment of awe. Millions walked through a glowing city of light powered by Tesla's ideas. Soon after, AC generators harnessed the power of Niagara Falls, proving once and for all that Tesla's vision had won. He should have been rich beyond imagination. Instead, Tesla made a decision that would define his life. To save Westinghouse from financial ruin, Tesla tore up his royalty contract, a decision that likely cost him the equivalent of billions of dollars. He chose the survival of an idea over personal fortune, and he never recovered financially. As years passed, Tesla's ideas grew more ambitious and more misunderstood. He dreamed of wireless power transmission, envisioning a world where electricity flowed freely through the air. He spoke of global communication networks, remote-controlled machines, radar-like sensing systems, and weapons so powerful they would end all war. Many of these ideas were decades ahead of their time. Others sounded insane. Investors grew wary. Journalists shifted from admiration to ridicule. Tesla, once celebrated, became an object of curiosity. He lived in hotels he could no longer afford, charming managers into extending his stays. He dressed impeccably, dined alone, and followed strict rituals, counting his steps, avoiding physical contact, and refusing to touch round objects. His closest companions were pigeons. Tesla fed them daily and claimed to love one white pigeon as deeply as a person. When it died, he said, "Something went out of my life." To many, this confirmed his eccentricity. To Tesla, it was simply loyalty. Meanwhile, others profited from his ideas. Guglielmo Marconi received credit for radio, using patents that relied heavily on Tesla's earlier work. Companies built fortunes on technologies Tesla pioneered, while he struggled to pay rent. Recognition came late, if at all. In 1915, newspapers mistakenly reported that Tesla and Edison would share a Nobel Prize. It never happened. As Tesla aged, his world grew quieter. He still believed his greatest work lay ahead, still spoke of inventions that could reshape civilization. But funding never came. His health declined. His reputation faded. When he died, the U.S. government seized his papers, fueling decades of speculation about what secrets they might contain. Most were theoretical, some were brilliant, all were unfinished. In the years after his death, the world slowly began to catch up. Alternating current became the backbone of modern power grids. Wireless communication reshaped society. Remote control, robotics, radio technology, and renewable energy all bore Tesla's fingerprints. The unit of magnetic flux density was named the Tesla in his honor, long after he could have benefited from the recognition. Nikola Tesla did not fail because his ideas were wrong. He failed because he lived in a world unprepared for them and because he refused to compromise his vision for wealth. He died poor, but not defeated. Tesla once said, "The present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine." In many ways, he was right. Every flick of a light switch, every wireless signal, every hum of electricity is a quiet echo of a man who saw the future too clearly and paid the price for it. His tragedy was not that he died with nothing. It was that the world needed everything he had to give and took far too long to notice.